Gonna keep that bike. Rubber side down.
You're right there, ladies and gents, how's it going? This is my first ride of 2020, and because it's been a pretty grim year and I was working through the beginning of it, I've not had the chance to make any vlogs this year except for this one. So I'm recording two at the same time, so I don't know which one will come out first, but Happy New Year! Happy New Year to all of you. Thanks for supporting me throughout the last 3 years of my channel. It's been amazing, it's been absolutely brilliant, unlike the weather. But that's working in my favour actually, that's working in my favour for the other video I'm recording. And yeah, if you've seen that, you've seen that, and if you haven't, it will be up soon, or at some point. So yes, I do hope everyone had a good Christmas. I know not all of you celebrate it, I'm not really a huge fan of it. I noticed Mark Carey, another one that's not a Christmas person. Sometimes it's kind of odd that you kind of get forced into celebrating something that you don't believe in. And the people who celebrate it, the Christians supposedly, are the ones that get most upset when you choose to not celebrate it. I mean, it's a bit hypocritical kind of them to expect you to celebrate their religious thing. I mean, yeah, not that it's exactly religious these days. I mean, it's all about the commercialisation of it all now, isn't it? Christmas presents and spend and pressuring everyone to get into debt. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Anyway, I had a very cheap Christmas because I don't celebrate it. I didn't buy anyone any presents, and my family don't really do the present thing anyway. So yeah, no one was particularly butthurt by the present thing, which I think is good. And yeah, I had a pleasant Christmas. I did. I had a pleasant Christmas. Oh man, it feels so good to get on the bike. It really does. All traffic, flood. Oh yeah, I come around here on the green lane a while ago. Oh gosh, it is a flood. It's on both sides now. Damn it. Let's stay wide, stay wide. Yeah, I come around there on my Beta a while ago on my way back from some laning with lamb chops and all that. And huge traffic jam. I just steamrolled straight through the middle of it all. I was already wet and cold. Now I mentioned that I'm recording two videos at once at the moment. Yes, the other one I'm going to be doing a voiceover on, and that's reviewing some lens protectors I've got, some hydrophonic lens protectors I've got. And to keep that a fair experiment, I'm not wiping either of my camera lenses that I've got strapped to my head. So if it looks like I've got water all over this, yeah, sorry about that. I'm doing science and stuff, scientific experiments. Normal service will be resumed shortly. Oh, it's a grotty day. It's definitely a grotty day. Which way are you going, Audi? Indicate, maybe? Okay, fuck you. Yeah, so it's definitely a grotty day, and that was intentional for the other video I'm doing. I needed it to be raining, and it's definitely raining. So this time of year, with working shifts and all that, I really suffer with what's it called, SAD, seasonal affective disorder, and it just makes me miserable. I hate being miserable. I like being positive. I like being chirpy, and I like my channel to sort of reflect that. So I don't really often want to go out when I'm in a bad mood. At least not when I'm recording stuff anyway. And I tend to record stuff most of the time when I go out, because I like you lot and I like sharing my stuff with you. But what that means is that I don't go out, and that feeds the SAD, that feeds the seasonal affective disorder, because I see less and less daylight. And doing night shifts, it's night time when I'm at work, and it's dark when I get home, it's dark when I leave the house. And it's just a little bit rubbish. So I've got a rest day, and I'm using my motorcycle, and I'm loving it. And even though it's blooming grotty, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I've got my new Rukka on, the stuff that I got up at the NEC last year, and it's keeping me toasty warm, nice and dry. Got my old Daytona boots on, which are keeping me toasty warm and also nice and dry. They're good boots, they are. They've lasted me years, they have. Years. Had them, yeah, well, I had them as long as I had my last Rukka, because I got the whole lot at the same time up at the show about 7.5 years ago. So yeah, the boots have done all right. But yes, so it's not about the weather. There's no such thing as bad weather. The thing is bad kit. I say that because we're having a particularly mild winter so far, and I'm able to because I can still feel my fingers, which again is thanks to the new gloves I got. But even so, yeah, winter, it sucks, but you can make it bearable by having decent kit. And it doesn't have to be super expensive, I don't think. I think you can get pretty reasonable kit on a lower budget. It just doesn't tend to last as long, which is a real shame. It's a real shame. But it's lovely to get out on the bike, it really is. I'm blooming loving it. I've got no point other than to ride and go and get myself some lunch up at Berry Hill, which is where I'm heading to now. And as far as I'm concerned, the rides where you've got no agenda, no real reason to do it other than the joy of doing it, they're the best ones, until cars pull out and ruin the set of twisties that you had planned. Damn you! Damn you! Not that I can go very fast, because one, it's raining. Two, my phone camera mount is in a different position now, and maybe you can see my speedometer a little bit better. Oops. Let's just get past him. But yeah, it's not a day for caning it. It's definitely not a day for caning it, but it is a day for sorting your soul, sorting your inner well-being, and riding a motorcycle. I was watching Reno's recent video as well, and she was talking a little bit about anxiety and stuff like that. And I think it's very easy to let yourself cycle into a place that's not very healthy. So you've got to take every opportunity you can to make yourself happy on the inside. And riding motorcycles is pretty much what does that for me. Oh man, I'm almost tempted to keep riding once I get to Whiteways. Just keep going. It's so nice riding, and I don't feel like I've been on the bike half an hour. Well, I probably haven't yet. But I don't feel like I've ridden very far. Oh, I love it! I love it. I do need some din-dins though. So, yeah, I think it's just gone 12ish, providing the clock on this is now right. I never know whether the clock on this is in the right time zone or whatever. They just make it up, don't they? They just make it up. I know what I shall do. I shall park up at Whiteways, get myself something to eat, and a brew. And then I shall probably turn the cameras off and go off and have a play. Leave you lot behind and go and enjoy myself. Because even in the wet, it's still quite easy to have your speed creep up just a little bit, and then all of a sudden you've got an NIP in the post. I don't really fancy that much. So yes, that's what I shall do. That's what I shall do indeedy do. I shall walk up at Whiteways, grab myself some food, and then go have an off-camera explore. Might pop over to Destination Triumph, go and see if they've got that Rocket 3 back that they loaned to Lamb Chops. Go and have a poke and a prod. Don't think I'd fancy a test ride on it though in this weather. That really wouldn't be very exciting at all. But with the distinct lack of burying it up Berry Hill in this grotty day, I'm going to bid you adieu. Proper grotty, and the road is well slimy, it's covered in mud. But yeah, you can't see anything from up here. Normally you can see all the way out to sea. You can even see the windmills out on the horizon out in that direction. Can't see none of that today. Anyhows, if you haven't done so already, please click that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, you can always give it a little thumbs up. And if you didn't, you can always give it a little thumbs down. That's all called in the school. But whatever you do, please do drop in a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Have a happy 2020. I really hope it brings you everything you ask of it. Anyhows, you ride safe, take care, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.
Keep that bar. Rubber side down. Hey, no, you gotta keep that bike. Rubber side down.